You good?
There we go.
Welcome and thank you very much for joining us, everybody, and a very happy new year to Mfuza for Kagiso Rabada.
Kaji, great 2018 obviously, top wicket taker. Plans for the new year?
Just to take it step by step again, obviously there's a few goals that I'd like to achieve, and also the team as well. So just improving on what I feel I could do better from what I did last year, basically.
Reggie, how did you feel in the first test? The rhythm, are you feeling good? Do you think that the rhythm's still going to get better as the series goes on?
Yeah, I've been feeling like a bit tired like the past three months, but it's been getting better. So yeah, that's a positive. Gradually getting there. Hopefully I peak at the right time.
Kaji, after playing in the Zanzi, T20 competition, do you feel like first test you actually needed to, just get a test match rhythm back, and you will be better?
Yeah, it always happens that way. I feel, especially on the first day, your legs get a bit heavy, the hamstrings get a bit tighter. It's just all that is just adjusting to the loads that your body is not used to after playing T20 and being in the field for a short period of time. But like anything, the more you do it, the more it just becomes easy, the more it becomes natural. As long as, I think also the quality of it and not just looking at quantity.
Kagiso, you're talking about being tired and stuff like that. You do have Vernon back probably for this test match. Is there maybe a thought of rotating some of the bowlers and resting some of you guys going into the series?
I don't like to get involved in team selection and all that. It's not my place. But yeah, it's a bit of a headache now. People are talking about whether Vern's going to come back, is Duan's going to sit out. But it's a good headache to have. So we'll see what happens.
KJ, do you think there's the possibility at all of you guys playing an all-seam attack, having had to look at the wicket, or is it unlikely?
I mean, there's been talks of that. Like I said, we'll just have to see what the captain and the selectors and the coach, what conclusion they come up to.
Okay, you play in the attack where when guys break down, it's a two-man attack, and you've done well on that. How do you feel when you a three-man attack and compared to a four-seam attack? Do you feel that in the three-man attack that you've got you feel there's more responsibility and you perform better?
I guess in a way. I guess if you're thrown into the deep end and a bowler gets injured and it's just two seamers, you do have more of a load and you do have more of a responsibility. So yes, definitely.
KJ, how do you, just your views on playing at Newlands and the wicket in particular, bowling at this Newlands wicket?
Yeah, we've been talking about the pitch already. It looks a little dull in a way that it might just be 5 days here. We just made a joke with Evan. But you never know with cricket pitches. Who knows what will happen? We'll just have to see. But it looks a good wicket. Newlands is always a good wicket. When I've come here, there's always been a fair contest between bat and ball.
Okay, just also, if you look at the way you worked last year, particularly that second, third spells, that's when you really come to the fore and really broke the game open. What is the key? Is it stamina? Is it just your physical strength that you're able to come back and bowl those speeds, 140 plus late in the afternoon? What has that been about?
I think scientifically the game has come to a stage where it's a lot more professional. So I mean, you go off the field and there's protein shakes waiting, there's slower mags waiting, there's rehydrates, there's cokes and water, there's so many tricks because there's so much science that's been done. And the conditioning as well, the fitness trainers are continually learning or studying new ways on how to keep guys on the park, etc., etc. But I think also a large part of it is just your will and your just inside. I think that gets you going as well.
you've obviously improved every year that you've played and you've reached a certain level. Do you still think there's areas in your game that you can still improve going forward?
Yeah, definitely. There's always things that you can improve on. You never really arrive, ever. But I think it's just the way that I am. I always try to find a place to improve. But at the same time, I've learned to acknowledge my strengths, and I've also learned that things won't come so quickly. That you must always look at the minor battles that you win.
KG, there's a photo on social media with Bumrah, Mohamed Shami, and Ishan Sharma rating it as the best attack in the world. Basically, how do you feel about that, and especially the guys who you play alongside with?
I mean, people have their opinion. Obviously, when we play, we will believe that we're the best attack. They are the best, not the best, they are a good attack. Everyone here experienced it when they came down to South Africa. But when we play against them, we will believe that we're the best. You have to, but people are entitled to their opinion.
I mean, if you got KG, yourself, and Dale, I mean, that's a fairly potent attack, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll believe that we can knock any lineup down, definitely.
KG, what do you make of this Pakistan side? Do you think they'll be a tougher proposition in the second test?
I think they're a never say die team, and you never really know what they can throw at you on the day. They've got some quality bowlers, and they've got some batters who have shown that they can bat and they can hang around. So we've got our work cut out for us.
Because you know how tough Test cricket is, but that one session with 9 wickets, and they've had a history of crumbling in the last 2 years. That must give the bowling attack. You know, you guys will never be out of the game because you can possibly, with your bowling attack, win the game or change the game quite a lot in a session or two.
Yes, exactly. There was a question asked earlier about late in the day, bowling late in the day and picking up wickets in your third spell. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you can bowl well, like we did in Centurion. We bowled well in the beginning, but things weren't just happening the way we wanted them to. But at the end of the day, you just have to stay persistent. And when it comes, it comes. The game speeds up out of nowhere. And I felt when we picked up a few wickets, we just kept going, and our persistence paid off.
KG, talking about Dale, we saw how happy you guys were when he reached that milestone and you lifting him up on your shoulders, and the influence of Dale on your game and how he's improved, having him fit in the team.
He's a marvel. He's an outstanding bowler. Such a smooth action. Hasn't had a lot of injuries in his career. I mean, yeah, he's a magnificent bowler, and just bowling with guys like Vern, like Dale, who have been there for such a long time, and you learning as a guy, you're there and you're learning. It's such a great thing because you around so much excellence that you almost mold yourself compared to the things, or you compare yourself to what they do, and it's just great having him around. It makes it look so simple, and yeah, he's done it so many times.
And a question on, obviously you were a youngster coming into the team. I want to ask about Zubair Hamza and how he's been amongst the squad and with the players and how he's settling with you guys.
Yeah, I think he's enjoying his time thoroughly. I mean, who wouldn't? Yeah, he's been treated well. The team culture is good, so he's been welcomed. He's a good player. Played against him at school, and yeah, so you always knew that the guy would make it someday, and yeah, who knows when his first test match will be. So I hope he gets a debut soon.
Okay, there's been a lot of talk about Mickey Sharkey with the Pakistan team in the dressing room, and all sorts of acrimony, and Andy Flower saying it's not Andy Flower saying it's not the happiest of teams at the moment. Do you guys take notice of anything of all that stuff happening on the other side?
I actually didn't know about that. So
you didn't shout loud enough for you guys to hear.
I didn't know about that. I mean, sometimes you'll hear through the grapevine. News somehow travels, sometimes you'll hear those things, but I didn't hear about that. So it's not that you go searching for it now.
And just lastly, in terms of those, in your test career coming down and playing a New Year's Test match in Cape Town, is that a special occasion for a pro player to come down and play under the mountain and all that?
Yeah, New Year's Test match, trademark, beautiful, great weather. A lot of people are in Cape Town. Can almost bet on a sold out day 1, day 2, day 3. Beautiful views. So doesn't get any better than this Test cricket, really, in terms of atmosphere and a good pitch as well.
Does it raise your game? Does it help you?
I think every game you have to be up for it, whether you're playing in Benoni or you're playing. You have to be. If you doesn't really matter, but I think it does aid a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's Cape Town.
You mentioned the Pakistan bowlers. Is there ever an exchange of ideas? Do you get the chance to interact with the Pakistan bowlers, talk to them, maybe give them advice or receive any advice from them? Does that happen at all on tours?
I would love to chat with those guys. They're so skilled. I haven't yet chatted to them, but I would love to. Yeah, they're such good bowlers.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.